brings travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
这一代我没玩过，好像是玩2代吗？忘记了，很久以前的。没记得啊。Humans, commonly called folk, are the common race in the Drywood, the Ader Empire, Old Valia, and the Valian republics. Not gonna read that. Though not as large as the towering Omawa. Humans are known for their strength and willpower, resolve and might. I don't know. Yeah, I'll go with human then. Meadow folk, the most common humans in the Drywood. Meadow folk, or tartan, have lived in that area for almost 2,000 years. Meadow folk traditionally lived at the edges of elven forests, working the open plains, hence their names. Most humans in the Drywood are Tartan, fighting spirit. Once per encounter, 5 seconds after being reduced below 50% endurance, blah blah blah. Ocean folk. Kilbandra, originated near the equator on the other side of the globe and are currently the most widespread human group in that region, but they have also migrated to the far reaches of the world. Ocean folk are the dominant culture in the Valian republics and also common in the Drywood. Fighting spirit. Not gonna read that. Savannah folk. Savannah folk, Natlan, come originally from just south of the equator, and with the exception of some groups that migrated north, have remained in the same location for over 10,000 years. The name Natlan literally means original, while quite common in Red Saris. Savannah folk are not usually seen in the Drywood and the Valian republics. I don't know. Go with ocean folk. Scyther. Druid. I'll go with wizard this time. But wait. I'm human. I don't know. Is this a good combination? Not sure. Fuck it. Spirit Shield surrounds the caster with a shield of spirit energy, granting an increased damage reduction and a concentration bonus. First level wizard spell. Okay, do that. Thrust of Tattered Veils. A quick strike of crushing force, dealing little damage but having a high chance of disrupt enemy spellcasters. Creates a duplicate of the caster to distract enemies, granting the caster a high deflection bonus until she is hit. Okay. Overwhelms anyone in the area affected with a brilliant and bewildering pyrotechnic display, decreasing their will and leaving them dazed. This new mouse pad is this stinks. I think I got it in my mouth. Okay, that was gross. Goes a blindingly white icy fog into existence, inflicting blindness and freeze damage over time to any area effect. Well, that sounds good. Goes a field of unearthly blades into existence, inflicting immediate pierce damage and a hobbled affliction on targets in the area of effect. Jolting touch. Chose caster nearest enemy. Enter next cast, causing decreasing amounts of shock damage. Sunless grasp. Casters have become so cold as to freeze what they touch. It's caster otherworldly sight, resulting in preternatural accuracy for a short period. I don't know. Ghostblade sounds good. Use a glowing quarterstaff to pure energy of the wizard to wield, granting a bonus chance to hit and giving the wizard endurance. Okay. I'll go with that. I mean, you have to look like a wizard. Okay. That doesn't look like it. God. Avatar? Is that you? I don't know. And I'm back. Yeah, just go with this guy.
Yeah? I'll lead the way.
So loud.
Let's go!
Oh? I shall lead us.
Attack!
A blade in the dark.
Mm-hmm. Watch and learn.
Let's go! Nice and slow.
I'm here. I'm flattered.
Yeah!
Quietly now.
Yeah. Follow me.
Okay. Okay, worry. Done. Caravan Master Dima. The Caravan Master finishes dressing the group. His bushy red mustache and sagging jaws, quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there. Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood? Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Where would I find these berries? What are those ruins? Is it dangerous out there? Out here. What are the huge rocks coming out of the ground?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear. Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much. They don't got Audra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like
Audra.
this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that. Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep. Kalisha. Kalisha! He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Aiden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Sure.
What?
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Not looking forward to trying to lift that.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
I don't recall if I ever played this. I think I may have. It's a long time ago.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Huh?
Oh, I thought I could cast it on someone else.
Right.
Nothing?
This is it.
You're the one who's supposed to be from some big shot noble family. That true? That's right, real blood runs through my veins, only to some. Our title were purchased, not inherited. I find some cloud among the late, it's true. Yeah, how is it you happen to come here? What did the truth of our lineage? But it was eventually uncovered. No matter how much status my family gains, you will never be accepted among the nobility. My family was disgraced by the lies of rival. Our reputation is ruined. Maybe new settings will turn things around for you. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You're here to settle, like the rest of the Lord. I hadn't given it much thought. No harm in that, might as well see the place first. You must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. I hope to meet someone and fall in love. Probably the same thing I did before. Just looking for some adventures, really. Getting into trouble, I'm going to find new friends. I don't know. I've come to the right country. The whole place is crawling with troublemakers. It's a point of pride for them. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odima will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. My sister moved out here sometimes back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamit, but I'll do anything for her. She's much better woman than me, so I'm here and we'll see. Odima I've worked for before. He doesn't usually drive a route like this way, but he's doing it for me. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started on dry wood, but my parents ended up in the living lands. I've got a brother in Ruwatai and another in Ader. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfell's getting your water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slapping around a little. The stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get your water.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Sparfell's not here. No, that's Odia.
Still waiting on Sparfell, which means he's ignored me again. If I'd known he wanted to slow us down, I'd have just tied him to the back of the wagon and dragged him. I'm sorry, you want your water, you better go find him. He's got all the skins.
Shit, come on, let's go look for him.
Huh?
Nothing here?
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Out of the trees emerges Sparkle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow. There is a strangeness to his gait. He stride wobbly as he moved towards you, with labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Sparkle's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, and feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag.
Ambush!
Let's see.
What you need?
Arthur. Huh?
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Stop that.
Ah! Anything here? Shit.
Huh?
Why can't I use it?
What you need?
Fuck!
What you need?
Everybody's dead. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knives, heads slayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. Hand of a dark figure stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering the severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hyoden, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespassers. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. The ruins has not been sullied by our hands, and a fair Glenfath. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Hyoden, don't trust them, they mean to kill us all. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. You can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you're worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? The man frowns and motions as if swinging his axe. Hyoden winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept his charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it's what you were told? It has always been known to my people. I see in what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength. You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Just not to you. Not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip focuses on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Hyoden the moment he needs to dodge out his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, man charges you instead. Balls!
Yeah.
What you need?
How can I help?
No.
Hmm?
Guys, help him. Help her. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Winds begin to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep underneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Amidst the howling maelstrom slashed across chest and bow, Aldemo's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Okay. What's going on? Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of unweathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms gives out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hilden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Hilden and topples him onto rocky ground. Restrained, Hilden lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hilden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hilden clambers up the base of the rock as he nears the top. However, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. Airing out onto this hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hilden to set his feet and join you on the trembling edge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Yeah. That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
How can I help?
Ugh. Fuck it.